For 2 decades, Tone King amplifiers have developed a reputation for outstanding tone, high build quality, and stylish looks. This year, the new Sky King and the 20th anniversary rendition of the Imperial do it all using totally hand-wired circuits, as opposed to the high-quality printed circuit boards that Tone King has used in the past. Hi, I'm Dave Hunter for Guitar Player Magazine. I'm here to take a look at these 2 great new combos from Tone King amplifiers of Baltimore, Maryland. The Sky King is a lot like some of the Tone Kings that have come before in that it has 2 channels, foot switchable for rhythm and lead tones. Beyond that, it's really a very different amplifier altogether. It has an output stage based on 2 6L6 tubes, which develop about 35 watts, cathode biased, but it's wired up in an ultra-linear configuration, which gives it a warm, rounded vintage sound, maybe more akin to some Valco Supro amps and older amps of the 60s of that type, a slightly different voice. It's switchable to pentode mode, which gives it a little bit more of the blackface, clean type sound that people are more familiar with from Tone King amplifiers, with a little more snap and a little more high-end cutting power. But really that in itself makes it 2 amplifiers in one. In addition to that, it has a built-in Tone King Iron Man output attenuator with different controls for each channel, so you can set the channels independently for the amount of attenuation you require for that voice. Let's first hear a little bit of the Sky King in ultralinear mode, which is what Mark Bartel designed the amp around. Now if I switch it to pentode mode, you can hear the difference. It's like switching to an entirely different amplifier. It's a little louder, but it doesn't actually put out any more wattage. It's just using the output stage differently. Although the lead channel on the Sky King is very simple with just a volume, tone, and mid-bite control, that mid-bite makes it very versatile, taking it from something like a tweed type of sound to more of a Marshall sound with a crispier, crunchier edge, a little more cutting power in the upper mids. Let's try that with a lower mid-bite setting and rolling it through 3 or 4 different settings up to the higher position to see what it sounds like. The Sky King is clearly great with single coil pickups, but unlike some combos its size, it doesn't fold up under the weight of a Les Paul either. The Imperial is really similar to the Sky King in some ways, but this is now the hand-wired version of a long existing model. It's got 6v6s in the output stage, so it breaks up a little sooner. It's got a little more compression, a little more of that mid-range juiciness, but it has the same two preamp channels. Everything else beyond that is really pretty much different in the output stage, but it also carries a similar reverb and tremolo channel. It's gives you similar features in a somewhat more compact package with a little less headroom, a little earlier breakup, but it still has that juicy tweaked Marshall lead channel that the Sky King also offers. Very similar to the Sky King, the Imperial also has a great spring reverb and a really sweet sounding bias modulated tremolo circuit. So that's the 20th Anniversary Imperial and the Sky King from Tone King Amplifiers.